Well, let's think about that for a moment and let's go and check. Yes, let's go and check our next situation, which is the review. Okay. Today we are going to do a review on, well, we're going to start with a review of intentions and contexts. Okay. Intentions and contexts, because they are very important for correct speaking. Okay. So first, we are going to start with some important information on, let me add a section called structures review. What do we have to do first? No. Let's forget the structures review. Okay. We are going to talk about, let's remember, on the review sessions, we will remember the colors that represent the different grammar topics. Do you remember we associate grammar with colors?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, right? We have a very specific color that we use for each situation. Who remembers, for example, what is orange for?
Description, teacher.
Exactly, Laurita. Very, very good. Color orange is used for descriptions. Let me collocate this over here. Just like this. And it's called for descriptions. These descriptions have a specific name in English. Oh, well, not in English, but grammatically. Grammatically, they are called adjectives. Remember that? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Color orange is used to describe adjectives. Okay. Then we have other two colors. Color blue. Who remembers what is color blue for?
Action.
Actions. Incorrect.
Verbs. No.
Color blue is used for
Ah,
no, actions are green.
Person.
Person. What else? What else? What else? Let's collocate over here. Persons. There was another group of words that we use with color blue.
Pronouns.
Well, pronouns are persons. It's the same.
Subject.
Subjects. Subjects is similar to persons. There was another word. For example, if you say remote, this is a blue word. Notebook, this is a blue word. Coffee, this is a blue word. What is this?
Subjects? No.
It's similar to pronouns. Any other?
Is nouns?
Yes, of course, my lady. Val Valdez is back. Val Valdez is back, baby. Very good. Names, grammatically called nouns. Countable and uncountable nouns. Take your notes because this is super important. Do you agree? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Perfect. Let me check the rectangle. The text box goes first. Okay. Later, we saw color green to identify what?
Verbs.
Correct. This was easy because we started studying verbs. In past, in present, etc. All the verbs will be identified with color green. But then we had another one, which was color yellow. Who remembers what's color yellow for?
Connectors?
Very good. Somebody studied on vacation. That's correct. Color yellow is using connectors such as in, on, at. Other example of a connector? Anyone?
Add, on.
At, on. What else?
In.
In.
To.
To. Very good. What about above, under, between?
Under.
Under.
Between, it's a connector. No.
Between is a connector, Mireille.
That.
That is not a connector. This is a different situation.
Okay.
But you have an idea. Very good. So we have some interesting information here. Last but not least, let's see if you remember this. Color purple. Color purple. What is color purple for? Who remembers that?
Time expressions?
Time expressions, milady. That is totally correct. Well, do you remember any time expression?
It's present. No.
It's present.
Past.
Present. No, wait.
No.
That's not a time expression. No.
Okay.
No time.
Yet. Always.
Yet, always, exactly. Every day.
Every day. Often.
Time. Can you repeat, Karen?
Often.
Often. Very good. Yesterday, tomorrow. Right now. In this moment.
Today.
Today. All these are time expressions. Well, this information was correct for your elementary training. Okay? For your intermediate training, we are going to do a different, or not different, but a more complete form to understand this information. And we are going to see this color code corresponding the B2 or the B1, sorry. The B1 intermediate vocabulary. So you can make a division on your glossary to understand the B1 how do you say this in English? Acotaciones. I don't know how to say this in English. Let me check. Notes? That's super boring. Take a note on the color code for B1 intermediate. Adjectives include descriptions of nouns. Nouns, countable and uncountable nouns, are names. Do you remember? Yes or no? Anyone?
No. No, teacher. I don't remember.
Fantastic. Names. For example, coffee is a name.
Okay.
So this is a
Right.
countable noun. Well, uncountable.
Uncountable.
Notebook is a name. This is a countable noun. Fernando is a name. This is considered a countable noun. You see what I mean?
Okay. Yes. Like bread, coffee,
Bread, coffee,
tea. Okay.
tea, sugar, water, computer, everything that has a name, physical and non-physical, is a noun. Love, air, oxygen, everything is a noun. And then on the side of the pronouns, we have persons, grammatical persons. Examples of grammatical persons:
He, she,
he, she,
it, we, I,
we, they, and the other persons, them, us,
your,
your. No, your is a possessive.
sorry. You.
You, exactly. All these words are persons. Grammatical. Oh, let me remember. In the adjective section, we have descriptions of nouns and quantifiers. Do you remember what is a quantifier?
Mm,
Quantity,
no, teacher.
quantifier, quantity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quantity.
Many, any.
Exactly. Many, any, some, much, a lot of, some.
So,
All these words that give you quantity, they are quantifiers and they are color orange. Nouns and pronouns are blue. On the green section, we have verbs. And in the verbs, we need to include auxiliaries and phrasal verbs. For example, stand up, sit down, pick up, etc. Connectors, all the connectors, including position connectors like under, beneath, over, between, in front of, in, on, at, etc. Connectors, you are perfect in these ones, very good, no problems. And adverbs are the interesting part because adverbs contain a lot of words. Adverbs include time expressions, but also we are going to include emphasizers that we are going to see in this moment. Don't worry. Agreed?
Yes, teacher.
Good. Finally, expressions are all these words that we use like that has no direct translation, you know? Groups of words that don't have direct translation to Spanish. No?
Yes, teacher.
For example, let's. What is let's in Spanish? Doesn't exist.
Or piece of cake.
Piece of cake, This is an expression. That's correct.
Yes.
So this is the B1 color code for your information. Any question?
No, teacher.
What about the rest? What about Larita? What about Van? What about Yes?
No, teacher.
Super cool. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Well, in order to start your training, we are going to begin with a lesson about adverbs. And your first lesson on B1 will be about emphasizers. Precisely the word that you have here. What is an emphasizer, no? You know this information, and this is going to be super easy for you. The expression or the emphasizer in English is called, for example, I am looking for it, just a second, right here. Look at these words. Very, really, quite, pretty, so, too, enough, plus a description are emphasis words. Take a note. These are emphasis words that we use in English. And we use it to make an emphasis on an adjective. For example, over here you have very tired, really tired, quite tired, pretty bad, so fast, so tired, untired enough. Let's start the analysis. Okay, help me with the reading. Jessie.
Very. Yes. All the very, really, quite, pretty, so, too, enough. Los description.
Mhm.
These are 6 emphasis words for adjectives. He's going to be very tired after his long trip. All right.
Mhm.
She was really tired. I had been quite tired these days. This soup tastes pretty bad. She talks so fast that sometimes I don't understand what she says.
Mhm.
They were too tired to play another game. I wasn't tired enough to study for my exam.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. As you can see, these words give emphasis, right? Because you can eliminate the word and you will have a very similar situation, but with no emphasis. Look at this. If I take these words and I remove them, you will have a very simple idea. He's going to be tired after his long trip, only tired. This is a normal description. If you want emphasis, you need to say very tired. She was tired, normally. Oh, she was really tired. Okay, so she didn't have dinner because she was angry, because she was very tired, you know? So all these purple words are emphasis, and it's important to know the correct application. Some of them are correct to use with descriptions, and others are incorrect, you know? So this is a little bit tricky. Let's study together. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
First situation. From very, really, quite, pretty, so, and to, we're going to start with very. What's very? Help me, Karen.
In Spanish, it's like,
No. In Spanish, no. We don't care about Spanish.
in English, it's like more.
Well, be careful with your associations, because it's not similar to more.
Like
Remember,
applause,
very is like applause, is an emphasis, you know.
extra.
No, that's also different. Emphasis. Let's keep it in emphasis.
With extra emphasis.
But my question is precisely, the definition is here.
Okay, sorry.
Read that section.
Okay. Very means a lot. Examples. I know he's going to be very tired after his long trip.
Mhm.
He's going to be much more than a little tired.
Correct. Much more than
A little
a
tired.
little tired. All this information. You see?
Yes.
That's the reason the association is not. You need to pay attention on the words that you have in the screen, so you do the correct association, because it's not similar to more only.
Okay,
You know,
teacher.
more than a little. Got it?
Yes. I got it, teacher.
Good. Let's try with the next one. Help me, Laurita.
I read the okay.
The next
We are
example.
both
Mhm.
yes. We are both very interested in science.
Correct.
We are much more than a little interested.
Yes. So
Yes.
it's, yeah, they are interested, but they are very interested, much more than a little.
Much more. It's same much more.
Incomplete. Much more than a little.
Okay. Much more than a little interested.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Mm,
Much
I read
more
the
than a little.
okay.
Mhm.
Mhm,
Yes, because it's not a lot, no?
mhm.
So the last one helped me, Val.
She learns very quickly. She learns more quickly than normal.
Exactly. So technically the word very has an emphasis on a description or a comparison. The normal is this, but this thing is very, it's a comparison. It's more, much more than. Do you agree with me?
Yes, teacher.
Fantastic. Any question in this moment?
Eh,
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
No.
Good, good, good. Let's now go to the next one. Really? Oh, no, wait. Let's continue with very. But now we're going to check the negative. The negative part when you say not very. Okay? Let's think about it. Read the definition. Laurita.
Yes. In the negative, not very doesn't mean a lot. It means nothing, but people like to use it anyway. Polite negatives. Examples?
Yes, please.
Examples. She doesn't know him very well. She doesn't know him well. Okay. Last one.
Continue,
Yes.
continue.
They don't have very much money. They don't have much money. I'm not a very good singer. I'm not a good singer.
Correct. So take a note in this important expression. In negative, people like to use it because it's polite. You know? It's like a polite not, a polite negative. In what cases do you need to be polite? Imagine you have a friend that is very, very bad in mathematics, you know? But this is your friend. You need to be not aggressive with this person. If you are aggressive, you are going to break the person's heart, right? You don't want to break the person's heart. Do you agree with me or not?
Yes, teacher. Not broken hearts.
Exactly. Don't break your heart. So if
Yes.
the person is not good in mathematics, you say, well, Fernando is not very good at maths. Not very good at maths. Do you see what I mean?
Yes, teacher.
So you are using this not very like this. Look. You are a good person with your friend. Give me a situation when you need to be polite but negative.
Mm, mm. When somebody make a cake, maybe, or cooking something.
Yes, it's bad. What do you say?
For example, she doesn't. She is not a very good cooking.
Cookie is a
Sorry,
cook.
cook.
Cook,
Chef.
exactly. She is not a very good cook.
Yes.
Welcome.
Sorry.
It's a good example. Very good. What other situation describes the not very?
When you draw something, maybe
When you drop,
draw, paint, like a cartoon. I don't know, how do you say?
when you
On
when
the
you draw.
yes, grow pictures.
How do you say that in English? Give me an example.
I'm not a very good either painter and painted.
Well, paint is different.
Ah, I don't know, how do you say?
You can
Paint.
call drawer. No, drawer is a different thing. Illustrator, you can say illustrator.
Illustrator, yes. I'm not a very good illustrator.
I'm not a very good illustrator. That's a very good. Another one. Good job. Mhm. This is the way we use it in English, guys. You see? So you can be a nice person using very. Do you have any other idea? For example, ahorita, Val, yes.
About very?
Not very.
Not very?
Mhm.
Doesn't mean a lot. Mm, like I am not very fast to run.
Very fast. Exactly. Yes. And you are not being aggressive. You're just like, well, I'm not very fast. I'm sorry. You know?
Mhm.
Perfect.
Not very fast.
This is the way we use not very. Good job.
It's like to describe intensity.
Exactly.
Something like
To
that.
reduce the intensity. I like it, eh? Reducing the intensity. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue with the next one. The word is really. Let's read about this. Val Valdez, help me.
Really has the same meaning as very. Read examples.
Yes, please.
Okay, examples. She was really tired, so she went to the bed. To bed.
Correct.
Continue.
Yes, please.
Okay. He walked home really slowly. You can also emphasize verbs. I really like this city, but you can say I very like this city.
Mhm.
Please. Sorry.
That's true. That's true. Look at this very interesting stuff. You can say, I really like this city, but you cannot say, I very like this city. Who can tell me the difference? Why not? Why it's impossible to say, I very like this city?
It's like, looks like, no? I very,
Looks like, but what is the difference?
sorry.
I don't see the difference.
Mm,
Or actually, looks like, yeah, it doesn't have a similar situation.
thanks.
Come on, guys, ideas. Okay, here is the clue.
Mm,
Emphasizing verbs. The word like is a verb. So the word like, no, the word really can emphasize verbs. But the word very cannot. So this is incorrect. The word really can emphasize verbs.
Okay, very, sorry, really is just for emphasize verbs,
Yes,
and very, it's not possible.
but not just.
Okay.
Not just, because the word really is an emphasis for adjectives. Look at this. It's
Yes,
purple and orange.
French, yes.
So really good, really nice, really. Oh yeah, let's take that as an example. Really tired, or really good, really big, really small, really bad. But also you can say I really like, I really love. And this is color green. I really love,
Really love,
really
enjoyed.
enjoy, really hate,
Okay, it's really
etc.
good. And this is for verbs, okay.
And this is for verbs. So you can say really, when you are describing a description, color orange, you can use substitute really, and you can say really tired or very tired. Really good or very good. Really big or very big. Really small or very small. Really bad or very bad. That's the emphasis, really. Do you have any question?
No, teacher.
Teacher.
Well, girls, this is it for the moment. Okay? Have a very good night. I will see you tomorrow. And we continue with your emphasizers. Okay? More vocabulary. More B1 vocabulary, B2, B1 vocabulary. All right?
Right, teacher.
Yes,
See
teacher.
you. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good
Good night,
night.
Laurita. See you later. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.